Hi guys, thank you everyone for joining. Just give us one small second. Thank you. All right, it's a pleasure to be here on stage and to be speaking with you all. We just heard on a panel about a blockchain oasis. And what we've been building here for the past couple of years is the crypto oasis. And that's what we call the local ecosystem here in the UAE. Just a quick background on myself. My name is Saed Ereiqat. I'm an ecosystem manager with Crypto Oasis for the past 2 years, supporting crypto and blockchain companies in transitioning to the UAE, enabling them to access the local infrastructure, set up their businesses, and understand the regulation better. More recently, I've been the co-founder of ICP Hub GCC, by which we aim to support the move of projects on the local ecosystem to the Internet Computer Protocol, host education initiatives, and build the grassroots developer ecosystem while also enabling entrepreneurs and builders to utilize the technology. So, what is an ecosystem? Now, when we're talking in general terms, an ecosystem is a place where organisms have a symbiotic relationship and thrive together. And why an oasis? An oasis in and of itself is an ecosystem. It's a patch of water in the middle of the desert, which animals and Bedouins travel around to. There's growth and greenery in the middle of the bleak desert around the oasis. But what is an oasis? What is an ecosystem in the tech terms and in what we're talking to in reference to crypto and blockchain? An ecosystem consists of talent, capital, and infrastructure. So the UAE has the perfect mixture and combination of these three elements. In terms of the capital, money from all over the world is flowing to the UAE and is staying here. People are investing in local startups. With Crypto Oasis, we have an ecosystem fund specifically dedicated to investing in early stage companies that are based here in the UAE. The talent is the grassroots developer ecosystem. It's the people that are flocking from all over the world to the UAE, and your talent pool over here is technically 8 billion people, because the ease of bringing someone to the UAE is unparalleled. Setting up a business, setting up a residency over here is very smooth and very easy. You can have a company set up as quickly as 2 weeks. And the infrastructure is the regulatory infrastructure of the UAE, which has been very forward-thinking in the past 2 years and very welcoming to crypto and blockchain companies. With the development of the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, you have regulators like the FSRA and ADGM and the DFSA and DIFC, who are also openly welcoming crypto and blockchain and innovation companies into their ecosystems. Just for a quick overview, this is a view of the crypto and blockchain ecosystem here in the UAE. We've published these numbers in our ecosystem report in spring, and we've recorded that there's a total of 1,800 crypto and blockchain companies active in the UAE, and we've categorized them on this map to give you an overview. Check out the ecosystem report for a full overview of the UAE's ecosystem. And something to note is that 70% of these companies are native crypto and blockchain companies, meaning that these companies would not exist if it wasn't for Web3 and if it wasn't for crypto and if it wasn't for blockchain. And those are the ones that we are trying to hit. But also there's a 30% of those 1,800 companies that are your traditional corporates and people working in the traditional industry like Damak, like Emirates Airlines, like Etihad Airways, that are somehow in one way or the other dabbling in the Web3 space and in the blockchain space. Now, what brings us here to the UAE? It's the forward-thinking regulation, it's the startup ecosystem, and it's the support that we're seeing from the government. As an ICP Hub co-founder, my goal is to contribute to that ecosystem and support projects and being able to build on the blockchain and to utilize the strengths of the technology. We heard earlier from Aaron on stage that it takes a lot to support a startup. It's not just throwing money at them and letting them spend it on marketing and shilling and whatnot. No, there has to be a supportive and holistic approach in developing a company to be able to grow and to scale to the way that we want to see them. And what we aim to do with the ICP hubs is we're providing that space for these companies to grow and to flourish. Through our grants initiative, we're supporting the building of MVPs. And what we're looking for, as Aaron also mentioned, is not just any project that wants to come and build on blockchain. No. Is there a real use case? Are these companies utilizing the technology effectively to their benefit? And we started the ICP Hubs program in March of this year. Today, we have a total of 15 hubs launched around the world. And most recently, we've just announced 5 more hubs around the world, giving us a cross-continental coverage. So here you can see the locations in which we have ICP hubs currently. And the program has been growing quite fast. Here's a quick overview to the people that are running these hubs around the world. Whether you're based in the UAE or whether you're based in one of these regions, remember these names, reach out to them. These guys and myself are here to support you to learn and to grow and to develop in the ICP ecosystem. So a little bit of background on the Dfinity Foundation. It was established in 2015 in Switzerland, and the blockchain has been live since 2021. From then till now, we have about 1,200 nodes around the world distributed to support the running of this blockchain. And something to note is that the Dfinity Foundation has a total of 250 employees, 80% of which are developers, cryptographers, and researchers. So it's a very research-driven organization. Something that we take pride in is that you can build almost anything on the Dfinity blockchain. We've got projects from the payments ecosystem, we've got projects in gaming, NFT, and DeFi building there. But one of the first moves of projects into the Internet Computers ecosystem was a transition from Web 2 to Web 3. And what we envisioned there is to bring your traditional applications that run on Web 2 into the Internet Computer ecosystem to prove that these projects can also run on blockchain and what benefits the users can get from running these projects on the blockchain. So where in Web 2 you have TikTok, in Web 3 on ICP we have Hot or Not. Our alternative to Gmail is Dmail, Reddit is Discover, crypto exchange, I'm not going to say that name, is ICDEX. Telegram, we've got OpenChat, and many, many more. Our most recent focus on bringing on board projects into the ecosystem has been decentralized AI, where we have a vision where the AI can be integrated within the smart contract rather than the way that we're seeing it happen now is that AI is interacting and talking to the smart contracts. Now, it's a very research-heavy operation, and we have the support of the foundation to develop and to further these use cases. And we're seeing more and more AI projects come and approach us to build on the chain. Now, for a quick overview, if you are a project, if you're building something, if you've got companies in your portfolio that are looking for a layer 1 partner, what sets ICP aside from other layer 1s, and what are the key strengths and what we like to call the superpowers of the Internet Computer Protocol? You've got cheap and stable transaction costs. You've got a front-paid gas fee model, meaning that you as a user are not paying any gas. It's the developers that are paying the gas. We've got on-chain storage capabilities, which means that where traditionally nowadays you've got a lot of dApps built on Web 3, but their data is stored on centralized cloud services, being a main crux to their decentralization approach, because clouds at the end of the day are centralized infrastructure and can be switched off with the switch of a button. We offer an alternative to that, and this is agnostic to any chain. It doesn't matter what chain you're building on. It doesn't matter what chain your project is on. You can still fully decentralize your project by utilizing our cloud service infrastructure. We've got also native HTTPS outcalls, meaning that you can actually host websites on the blockchain. So our grants program is focused on supporting developers and projects and building on the Internet Computer Protocol. If you aim to transition or to build a part of your project on the Internet Computer Protocol, there's a total of a $200 million grants pool available for projects that want to build in the ecosystem. So if you scan any one of these barcodes, or if you talk to me or Aaron, who is also here in the crowd in the pink shirt, we'll be more than happy to talk to you about how you can start your journey into building on the Internet Computer Protocol. Another grants program that we have is the Community Grants Program, and this aims to enable education initiatives. It aims to enable events, community building, and so on, as a community is a key part of what we do in Web3, and we all want to continue to connect and interact together. So, if you'd like to connect, you can scan my LinkedIn barcode over here. And the parting notes that I want to leave you guys with is that if you're building on blockchain, you really need to assess and analyze where your points of centralization are. And a lot of projects sadly don't realize that some of their infrastructure is actually dependent on centralized infrastructure. What we aim to do with the Internet Computer is challenge that and support you in building something 100% on-chain, where with the majority of blockchains, the application layer of the Internet has been successfully decentralized. We aim to decentralize the Internet from the ground up. So please reach out to us, talk to Aaron, talk to myself, and be part of this decentralization journey. Thank you for your time.